Welcome to the Tokyo Bill, a short news brief on recent events in and around Japan. Okunoshima, also known as Rabbit Island, is home to about 500 wild rabbits and is a popular day trip destination. Used to human visitors who often feed them, the rabbits are quite friendly. However, between late November and January, 77 rabbits were found dead with unusual injuries prompting investigations by officials. On January 21st, a 25-year-old man named Riku Hota was seen kicking a rabbit, which later died. He was arrested for violating Japan's animal protection law. Living over 4 hours away, Hota's involvement is being questioned in relation to the previous mysterious rabbit deaths, which occurred in clusters over the past months. Japan is protesting Russia's decision to end agreements on education centers that offer Japanese language classes, as stated by Chief Cabinet Secretary Yoshimasa Hayashi. He emphasized that this move disrupts efforts to build mutual understanding between the two countries, despite tense relations following Russia's invasion of Ukraine nearly 3 years ago. Hayashi called the unilateral termination of agreements unacceptable and mentioned that Japan would seek further details from Russia. Russia's order, issued on January 15th, cancels earlier memorandums related to these centers, which Japan set up between 1994 and 2001. Following the Ukraine invasion in February 2022, Japan has joined other G7 countries in imposing economic sanctions on Russia. Japan's spring wage negotiations have resulted in significant raises, averaging 3.6% in 2023 and over 5% in 2024. Companies are addressing rising costs and a labor shortage, but future wage increases are uncertain. Over 90% of major firms claim they plan to raise wages, according to an NHK survey, though many will increase by less than 5%. Small and medium-sized companies worry about their ability to maintain wage hikes. One company reports raising wages by 3% in 2023 and 4.5% in 2024, but employees feel these raises are insufficient. Labor union leaders seek raises of at least 5%, with 6% for smaller firms, while labor economics experts recognize the difficulty of smaller companies to keep up with across-the-board wage hike recommendations. 3 films by Japanese directors have been nominated for this year's Oscars. Shiori Ito's documentary, Black Box Diaries, examines Japan's judicial system through her own sexual assault cases, and it is nominated for Best Documentary Feature. Instruments of a Beating Heart, directed by Ima Yamazaki, is nominated for Best Documentary Short and follows students and teachers at a Japanese elementary school. Lastly, Magic Candies by Daisuke Nishio is nominated for Best Animated Short, featuring a story about a boy struggling to express his feelings, based on a picture book by South Korean author Hee-na Bak. The award ceremony will be held in Los Angeles on March 2nd. A Chinese court has sentenced a man to death for fatally stabbing a 10-year-old boy in Shenzhen province last September. The half-Chinese, half-Japanese boy was attacked while walking to his school and died the following day. The assailant, a 44-year-old man named Zhong, was arrested on November 30th for murder. The attack occurred on the anniversary of the Mukden incident of 1931, which triggered Japan's invasion of Chinese territory. Chinese authorities called the case an accidental and isolated incident, but did not provide a motive. This was the second attack involving Japanese schools in China in 2024. An earlier attack resulted in the death of a school bus driver. This has been the Tokyo Bill. These stories and more you can read at theTokyoBill.com. I've been, and remain, Tokyo Bill. Thank you for listening, and take care.